name is Shirley Purdie and I'm from Mapledown Station. I made the painting skin group for my mom and my dad skin group. Yeah. That color, well, that's now because of ochre. We paint with ochre and get it from ground and do some, we mix them up, some to make it all different color like this one. Mix it with white and black. And this one, orange, I burn them up, that yellow, that one, make it orange. And brown, we do that black and red. These two here to make that color. Just to make it stand out, and because we paint with ochre and we really love things from, and even the white one from Alistown, all the family, country, from ground. There's my husband and Auntie for him, mother. And we even just collect all the mother parts given us all ochre. Yeah. And I like idea way supposed to be 5 generations with before my mom was passed away. I had my mom, me, my daughter Helen, Serena, my granddaughter, and Angelina. But see, the same skin as my grandmother, Nyajari skin. Yeah. Nyauru skin, sorry. Serena was after my grandmother, same skin. Angelina was after my mom, my another little mom, I call her. Yeah. Yeah. But that skin group is like from Naminjalan, Nambin, Nyawana, Nagara. Yeah, that's for my dad. And my mother one is that nice, supposed to be Nyajari, Nyauru, Nangari, Nangala. That's my mom one. Yeah. I try to keep it, so learning them, they always ask what my skin. Some of them all got fair one, like like fair married and all that fair one. Well, I like to do this thing for my family, keep them going because with stolen generation they had problem, they couldn't find. They all people never thinking about. They didn't have that sort of thing. But me for my family, because I got my fair one from my kids and my sister kid, my brother kids, and all one day go and probably somewhere and get married. They might marry to more fair skin like all our little one. And they can look back for me, for great sort of, and they can say that this is our old people from Mapledown more easy because before we didn't have that, really good to put it on there for everybody. One of them moved here in 1966. I think we would leave from their station, come here. And my mom and dad was working here and I was working here too for a little while in this building here. I've been cleaning up, mopping the floor. And then I was like single mom. Then I moved on to Texas then. I went there and stayed there. But old man, my old promise husband, and after a while came back here, start working with, I'm start working with school now for teaching like little kids. When I met up with that old white bloke now. And teaching with kids like take them up, take them out bush, still learning them bush taka, getting bush honey, hold them, and coconut like, and congaberry, black plum, them white one. We used to get them with them. We call them minjara, warol, and mabra or burial, all them bush taka, and jomolin, that coconuts. We used to get them with them. What? Yes. And that's why this land keep on that Warmun land to grow up, with all them, and learn to eat from start. Yeah. Now, one day, well, I just say like that, a lot of them things at Agal now, when they start closing, for now, for that was me growing up, but with this learning, for when we, first I'll say, when we go out the country, we welcome people with water or smoking, Like for me, when I go out the country, I talk to my mom and dad and ask them to talk to old people who buried before them, then talk to dream time, we call them ngarangani, we talk to them, so keep people safe on country. That's what I do. When we start they was knocking down that agal, some of my old people, all the elder one mob, uncle, auntie, mom, like my mom, they've been planting all the baobab tree there in that one dairy, and when we would go there, before they would knock all the house down, we had to get that tree out of there because they didn't want to put bulldozer and just push them away. I had to speak to my old people. I had to say to them, "Ngin chat kare jarana, pral kurimbo chomolony, ngorona kaman ngori achpo, man kao yang iwenji, moro bambaram na baram wajpalom, man kao poron pomborilan bangarin nguan waman poron ngan ngorilan bangar ngan bo bere kredam, old jam." Touch me up and tell my old people, who up and plant that baobab tree, you gotta look after them. These people ship them out outside, keep them good, not far from them, in my language, because I don't want to push them out smash them up with grader or bulldozer. And he's still growing. See, with my Gija language, I was really love that because hot weather in October, the good sized baobab tree they would move mad. And when I speak to my old people, they really listen. We keep things safe. We say, well, that's what we say in school when we teach them, me and Alin. We say, Mandang Injin Jomolon, that means welcome this baobab tree, like that. And I really believe my tribe, and my old people, been learning and growing up with them, and keep the culture going. Yeah, for my family, all my family, his kids too, and my sister kid, cousin, and my sister brother. keep all that going. But we never really get back to another part of the country where grandmother and we would grow up this side. We sort of get our all different sort tribe, yeah. All from our old people. Mom side, dad side, grandpa side, grandmother. Ngayon jer tolok nganaat nganang kakelban. Yengeng bengere chelangam permarial. Ngan bengere ngan bo dam nangaren ngaga. Permariam ngere chelangam nangaren ngaga dam ngan bo kabupuran birir dam skin name bo dam chelangam dam karam blau lo bat challenge bing dam puro nangaringen ngaga chelangam permarian ngaga kadea name Shirley Purdie. Tolok kanat ngalain dia nganain tolok nganain tian kelban nawarang nganain wan nganain landai kiram pukanda rangano nain ganda ngagin bo cara kare umbaramanda kejam jarak nganan. That mean aban saya naba go to school aban di learn the legend of my old people. I speak Kija and warkam kiram nganani warkam nganani tiana nawarang nganain tam kunda ka bangare ngalait kung dabinjing katona urut ko ngaga dambi gelbam. That mean aban leave my place Maple Down named Gilba. When aban have 2 children, we left that place. And my family, my mom and dad, aban this land to work, I never go to school. That's why I'm thinking about bring all that thing together for my family. And I want to put it out there. I got book coming up soon for all my Kija people. Not I made it for my kid, but all my Kija people too. They can have book coming out soon for all the plants. Which Meridian, which Taka, Toll, whatever we make, Omaran things, beer, boomerang. For I was thinking about for me next generation, my dad, he used to take us out the country, and my mom, but I said I'll make them for all my Kija people. They can all share that for our thing in our tribe.